Hello, everyone. Hello? Oh, there we go. Would help if I plugged the microphone in, wouldn't it, I suppose? Hello? Oh, there we go. Would help if I plugged the microphone in, wouldn't it, I suppose? There we go, I got rid of the echo already. Yeah, I apologise for that. I've been chatting away to you and the microphone's not been plugged in. It's a bit bloody stupid, wasn't it? Yeah. How are you then, mate? You're not too bad? I'm out of it today, I tell you. I've been ill for a couple of days and I wasn't going to bother today, but I just felt like I'd go for it. Yeah. Oh, I had a takeaway and a few beers on my birthday on Friday, and I think I must have caught some sort of bug or whatever. I've been ill ever since, and woke up this morning. I got the cough and all sorts now. I'm worried I might have the old virus, but hey ho. We're here, we're in one piece, that's the main thing. Got some interesting matches tonight. Of course, we've got the, well, this is the final night of the S1. Oh god, yeah. I've never really done camping before. It doesn't really appeal to me too much, to be honest. There's two types of people. People that like camping and people that despise camping, I think. So yeah, I've been doing this now. I got up at about I got up about 8 hours ago, and I've been on this game the whole 8 hours, getting the rest of this sorted now. And I think I have got it all done now. I think I've got all the tag teams created. I've got all the attribute points set. I've got everything ready to go. We've got the first few people on rosters based on our championships on the previous show, and then tonight we will also put some more people on the rosters depending on who wins certain matches as well. So I'll go through the card quickly before we start things off. We've got Minus and Acus of Underworld taking on Putrid and Bubonic of the Black Plague. We got Kairi Sane and Asuka taking on Jessica Hunt and Hannah Quinn. We got Scott Evans and Kurt Angle going up against Ivan and Vlad. We got Fatal 4 Extreme Rules, Nikki Cross, Nix, Lovecraft and Giggles. We got an interesting couple of tag teams here. We got Flynn Cassidy and Henry Boone of High Noon taking on Aurelius and Magnus of the Legion. Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker in a Boneyard match. Ian Longneck versus the Job versus the Assassin in a triple threat falls count anywhere match. Then we go into the championship matches. We got Joey the Pizza Guy versus Pazuzu for the SWE European Championship. Bruiser Lee versus Mason White for a chance to fight for, well, for a chance to become the first SWE United States champion. Jordan Walker versus Randy Orton for the SWE Intercontinental Championship. Hades versus Eddie Guerrero for the ECW or SWE Wired Championship. The Equalizer versus Black Plague in the SWE Television Championship. And Omega versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the SWE North American Championship. And of course, Gemini will be at ringside in his spiffing new suit. And then our main event tonight. Cage match, best 2 out of 3 falls, no escape. Dark Lucha versus Jay Anderson. So it's a big card tonight. Lots of stuff going on. The championships, the colour of the strap will define the brand. So the European Championship in blue will be on Thunder. The United States Championship red will be on Raw. Intercontinental Championship white will be on SmackDown. Obviously, the Wired Championship will be in the ECW brand. Television Championship will be on Nitro. And, of course, the Orange North American Championship will be on NXT. Where Omega will be on NXT no matter what happens here this evening. The main event is a non-championship match. No, it's just a feud match that that Jay and Dark Lucha have decided they wanted, so that's why that match is happening. But there we go. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure all the entrances are switched off, because that's how we break the game, isn't it? Off, 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 and off, and off, and off. Okay. The only thing to tell you is Slade was supposed to be in this match here. However, Slade did pick up an injury in the previous show, which means he's unable to participate tonight. So at the last minute, Mason White was able to step in and take up the opportunity to face off against Bruiser Lee for the United States Championship. Ooh, Funyuns. I don't know what Funyuns are. They sound nice, though. Oh, God. That sounds a bit horrible. Right, are we ready to go? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm doing this stream a little bit earlier tonight because I'd like to try and get the draft done tonight. Like I said, I think I'm going to upload it as videos rather than a stream because I think it'd be a lot easier for me to get organised because it's going to take a bit of time in between each pit of the draft. So I'm going to do it as videos, but I'm going to split them up into different blocks. So we'll draft the stables in one video, the tag teams in another, the women in another, and we might have to split the male singles into like maybe 2 or 3 blocks just to make it a bit more easier to do. But I think it'll be interesting. Be a pretty fun thing to do. We already got some people in the rosters, of course. I can tell you that now. So Terrence is on ECW, Daniel Bryan on Nitro, Gemini, Omega, and Ian Longnecker on NXT. AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows are on Raw. Samoa Joe on SmackDown, and Rusev, Ivan, and Vlad are all on Thunder. So those are the things that are already set in stone. Tonight with some of the upper mid-card championships, we could lock some people into some more brands. But there we go. Oh, God. Right, let's get things going. Not yet, no, Jay. No, I think you'll be going on the wheel, I think. Yourself, obviously all of NWO will go on the wheel as one. We'll do a draft of stables first. So you'll be on that, I think. Along with some of the others like Underworld and, of course, Acres and Minus there, and Black Death. They're also on tonight. Psycho Circus, Hall of Pain, Demon Club. There'll be quite a few on there. Hi, Alex. How are you? So far, Jay, only the champions and people who are in the stable have been drafted. I know, Alex, this is the first match I've only just started, mate. I'm going to try, that's why I've started a bit earlier tonight. I'm going to try and get the draft done tonight, and then I'm going to upload it in tomorrow. But like I say, it'll be uploaded in bits, I think. We'll make it a bit more manageable. We'll do the stables, we'll do the singles, we'll do the women, we'll do the tag teams, all the separate little drafts, I think. So I'm looking to get that done tonight and upload it for you guys tomorrow. But let's start things off. This is a chance tonight to show some of the new people. I must admit, I have cheated a little bit. I was making all my own cores. All 4 of these are my own. But towards the end, I found some really good ones on the community creation. So I've utilised some other people's cores as well that I thought would suit us well. Sorry about that, Gemini. The other reason is I don't know how long we'll last tonight. I mean, I've not been very well for the last couple of days, so... Yeah, well, are you doing yours as a... how are you doing yours, Jay? Is yours already pre-planned, or are you doing it randomised, or... Nice brain buster there. So this is Acus, who's currently sat on the floor. Minos is currently laid down. And then we've got Bubonic and Putrid. Bubonic, I think, is the one without a top, and Putrid is the one with a top. I can't remember, to be honest. So yeah, this is 2 members of Black Plague, which is a 3-man stable. No, it's not. It's the Black Death, it's called. It's a 3-man stable. We've got these 2 as the tag team, then we have got Black Plague as the main man, who will be in a match tonight, fighting to become the first television champion, which will get him and these 2 drafted over to Nitro if he's successful on that. Yeah, there is a delay on this as well, Alex, so it's yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Underworld, so you've got here Acus, you've got Minos has got the chair. This is Extreme Rules, by the way. Minos has the chair. Acus is in the corner now as well. There's also Radamanthus as part of this stable. There's also Cerberus and There's also Hades. Now, Hades is fighting tonight against Eddie Guerrero for a chance to become the first ECW Wired champion. If Hades does win that match, the whole of Underworld will get drafted over to ECW, which I think would be a fantastic place for them to be honest. ECW suits them down to the ground. But like I said, the brands at the moment, they are literally just names at this point in time. We're not guaranteeing any style or anything, but however, ECW will be guaranteed. Every single match in ECW will be Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules, no countouts. That's how ECW is going to work. No, I don't like it at all, Jay. I don't like splitting tag teams at all, which is why our tag teams are all being drafted as a set. We won't be breaking anybody up. If anything, I've created extra tag teams that I've got a bit over the top with tag teams, to be honest. How many tag teams have I got? I have got 43 tag teams. 2 of them already drafted because Rusev has gone to Thunder because he's the Thunder champion. Vlad and Ivan will go with him. And because AJ Styles is the Raw champion, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will go with him as well. So the card today, it's another big 14 match. We're starting off with a few matches just to showcase some of the newer people. So we've got this one. Next up, we've got Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, going up against Hannah Quinn and Jessica Hunt. Then we're going to have Scott Evans and Kurt Angle, 2 members of the American Heroes, going up against Ivan and Vlad. We got a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match, which I forgot to make elimination, so that could be interesting. Lovecraft, Nikki Cross, Giggles, and Nyx. Then we got another tag team match as Henry Boone and Flynn Cassidy of our Cowboy-style tag team go up against Aurelius and Magnus of our Roman-style tag team. We then have The Fiend versus The Undertaker in a Boneyard match. We've got Ian Longneck versus the Job versus the Assassin in a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. We have got Pazuzu versus Joey the Pizza Guy for the Thunder European Championship. Bruiser Lee versus Mason White for the Raw United States Championship. Jordan Walker versus Randy Orton for the SmackDown Intercontinental Championship. Hades versus Eddie Guerrero for the ECW Wired Championship. Equalizer versus Plague for the Nitro Television Championship. And Omega versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the North American Championship. Then capping things off, we have got the Mask versus Crucified match. Steel Cage, I have slightly changed the rules to what Jay requested, but Steel Cage, no escape, but I've made it best 2 out of 3 falls as well. I was thinking of one, Gemini. Based on the secret member you wanted, there's a possibility there could be another one. No, Jay, I must admit, I've got your 2. I went onto yours yesterday and downloaded them. I wanted to get this roster completed and ready for the draft, and I was running out of time, so I decided just to... I went onto your downloady and got your 2, Hannah Quinn and Jessica Hunt. I was thinking of doing that, actually, Jay. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking of doing that because I want to make sure that we do end up with some balanced rosters. Whether there are a lot of good people, it would be very, very unlikely for it not to be very good. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe I could do it in... I could maybe do it in sets, but do it based on ranking. So we'll do the top... what are the 6 brands? We could do the top 30, which means every brand gets 5 people, then do the next 30. I didn't, Jay. I'd already created a Lovecraft already, so I've got a different Lovecraft. She's a bit different to yours. Not majorly, but she's a bit different. Sorry, Alex. It's the Messiah. The Messiah's Jay. It's been a hectic match, this one, to start things off, isn't it? Oh, God. Is this going to be... No, it's not. A big slam, though, there by Minos on... I can't remember which one's which, you know, to be honest. I think that's Putrid. Oh, there we go. Underworld get the win, though. Underworld get the win. So they are going to get themselves... Oh, God, what have I done with these rankings? There we go. Underworld. They get themselves a point on the rankings. They've already got one, so that's going to make them on a +2, which makes them the highest rated tag team we currently have at this point in time. And they got the victory, of course, against Black Death, who suffered their first loss, so they're going to lose points on the rankings. And we're going to give a singles point to Akos and to Minos for that victory. And we're going to have a -point to Bubonic and Putrid. There we go. It was a cracking match, wasn't it, really? Yeah. Jay, she's in this match. Not match, sorry. She's on this card, Jay. So she'll be in a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match later on tonight. And here we go then. We have got the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane and Asuka, versus No Slaps Just Fists in Jessica Hunt and Hannah Quinn. Our first chances. I don't think we've seen much women's wrestling at all so far, have we? I think we've literally seen 2 matches, I think. I think Brooklyn Von Braun defeated Ronda Rousey, and then I think Nikki Cross defeated Nyx and Giggles in a triple threat match. Oh yeah, Jay. That's why I'm quite looking forward to doing the random draft, because I have so much stuff in my head that I want to do, but at the same time I've realised that I've done a lot of it in the past already. So by doing the randomised draft, it's going to force me to create new stuff. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to that. So, just for me, Jay, which one's which again? So Alex, you've not seen these two, have you? We had Jessica Hunt and Hannah Quinn in our previous universe mode, and the way that Jay has designed them is sort of like a female version of the Revival. So it should be a pretty interesting match. I think it's Hannah Quinn stood up and Jessica Hunt on the ground. Is my my assumption here. Kairi Sane goes up. She's going to come down the hard way at this point, is she? No. She was held up there far too long, and Sane was able to escape. Yeah, so Alex, you've got your triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. Okay, that makes sense. Which one's got the headband, though? That's Hannah Quinn with the headband, isn't it? Hannah Quinn with headband. I'm sure that's Hannah Quinn. You watch, I'm wrong now. I do apologise if I sound a bit different as well, by the way. I've been a bit ill for a few days. I don't necessarily think you have to win, to be honest, Alex. I think Lucha just wanted to see the quality you could bring. So it was just if he was impressed. But the issue is he's not around at the moment. Hopefully he'll be in later on to double check. But if not, I will ensure you're both drafted to the same brand, at least. So he can make his decision afterwards if he's not around. He does have a space in his stable, so it is doable. It's going to be very difficult, I must admit, Alex, because you've got 3 members of chat in one match together, and that means all 3 members are... everyone from chat has got a 90 rating. Wow, Kabuki Warriors get the win. So everyone from chat has got a 90 rating, which means that, yeah, it's going to be very difficult to win. Everyone's going to have the same rating, so it's all down to luck of the draw, I suppose, if you look at it that way. Hannah Quinn and Jessica Hunt. And then the women's tag team division. A loss and... oh, I've not done this yet. I've not changed the tag team rankings around yet, have I? No, I think that's alright. Actually, it's not far away. I think I have. I just haven't done that. Okay, there's one thing I haven't changed. Oh, no. Okay, I've just got an extra tag team. That's what it is. Okay. That's fine. I got that sorted then. Right, let's move on. That's cool, Jay. Yeah, I put it on my rankings. I put a note in there just to remind me next time. That's a pretty cool idea, yeah. Right, so debuts here. Well, we've got Vlad and Ivan, who are part of Rusev's stable. Those are the 2 guys on the right. On the left, of course, you've got Kurt Angle, and you've got another new guy who is called Scott Evans. Basically, what I've done is I've created like a American Hero style stable. So we've got Angle. That was loud. No bloody way. No bloody way. Sorry. Yeah, we got Angle, we got Evans, we got Chad Gable, we got Hulk Hogan and John Cena all together in one group. No problem, Jordan. You are in a match tonight, by the way. Jordan, you are fighting for the Intercontinental Championship against Randy Orton. And that'll be later on this evening. So let's get this underway. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put the Angry Foreigners against the American Heroes. So that's what we've got doing here. As you can see, Vlad and Ivan are 2 very big, powerful men. And they're going to be a very strong backup for Rusev. Of course, we already know that Vlad and Ivan will be joining Rusev on Thunder, so they are already drafted. But they'd love to pick up a win here in their first show. Well, that's pretty cool, Jay. Yeah, so as well as Kurt Angle and Scott Evans, we've also got Chad Gable, and we've got Hulk Hogan and John Cena as part of this All-American Hero stable. Then we've got Vlad the Impaler, Ivan the Terrible, and Rusev as part of the Comrades, as well as Dozvetyana, of course, who's the Lana from the Southpaw Wrestling DLC, along with Svetlana, who is like a big Bulgarian version of China. That'd be pretty cool. Have you actually? Oh no, I have tried it myself. Actually, yeah, I've tried Hell in a Cell on this, and it's better than it was in the previous year. They do actually go outside the ring and fight around the cell, but still they don't break out the cell. I am interested at some point of doing a 6-man Hell in a Cell match, and then me playing for a short period of the match just to break the cell open. That's what I'd like to do at some point. Just to see them fight around the outside of the ring and on top of the cell and that sort of stuff. I'd like to do that. Because now I know I can take control and remove control mid-match. I would like to be able to maybe interfere in some matches to make sure we do get the best out of the game. And Hell in a Cell is just that one match where they never do what I want them to do, which is break out of the cage. Yeah, I said, Jay, I've done all the ratings on the game today, and I must admit I've given The Fiend a big upgrade. I think he's an 86 on this game, but I've put him up to about a 92, just to make him a lot more effective, because I feel like he should be a very, very powerful member of our roster. Yeah, that's the problem, Joe. I think if they don't break out of the cage, there's too many people inside the ring. They keep breaking all the pins. So that's why I think if we break them out of the cell, then at least some people will go and explore. As soon as you break the cell, they go and explore, don't they? That's a tricky one, Jay, and I mean, you need somebody who's going to gain from it, don't you, really? I mean, the Brody Lee idea is probably fantastic, and then you've got the potential of the Fiend facing off against the Undertaker, maybe. That's what we've got tonight. We've got the Fiend versus the Undertaker in a Boneyard match. Yeah, don't do a WWE and give it to Brock Lesnar, because he does not need that. Aleister Black's not a bad shout, yeah. What a boot right in the face there by Vlad, and another big boot across the back of the head of Kurt Angle. Vlad is looking insanely good. Sticking Kurt Angle in that Accolade-style submission. And there's the tap, wow. Vlad and Ivan on their way to Thunder, taking a dominant victory with them. Vlad and Ivan, I think, are going to be like our Middle Eastern Express this year. I'm thinking big things for these two, I really am. So that's the Comrades with a victory over the American Heroes. Which means that Vlad and Ivan both get a singles point. And Kurt Angle and Scott Evans both get a minus. Maybe not the correct celebration for these two, but there you go. Now this one might be a bit of a long one because I forgot to make it elimination. This is a sole fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. So that's my Lovecraft there, Jay, on the left. I've used the same face paint. I've given her a bit more like scraggy hair, and I give her like this long sort of weird witchy style dress. It'll look better in match, hopefully. And then she's got the Fiend's moveset, basically. I'm just trying to get a few things out the way that I weren't sure whether I get a chance to do based on the draft, but we can definitely have something similar to this on the Halloween show. We are going to have a pay-per-view every week, but we're going to have one major pay-per-view every month in-game, and the other 3 will just be like specials, like one-night-only shows, which we'll have championship matches on them as well, of course. But we'll try and focus on different things each week. And I feel like one of those will be Halloween Havoc. Because why not? We're getting close to Halloween, let's go for it. Yeah, Nikki is the least scary, although she shouldn't be. The problem is you can make people look scary, but it doesn't actually translate very well into the ring sometimes. So we're splitting off into 2 parts here. Giggles and Nix inside the ring. Lovecraft and Nikki Cross on the outside. Yeah, they're your obvious ones, aren't they, Jay? I mean, maybe you could use a couple of the Halloween versions of the characters for a bit of fun, if you're willing to go that sort of way, but if you're trying to make it more realistic, of course. I mean, you might as well have Sting and The Undertaker back there for a night, and that sort of stuff, I suppose. Nikki Cross now with Lovecraft on the outside. Nix and Giggles inside still. So we are going to have an intergender tag team rankings as well as everything else. That should be pretty fun. I've got some nice ones set up. There's some actually pretty cool ones set up, actually. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Natalia and Jim Neidhart. I need to sort this screen out, though, because I think it is a little bit out of date, that one. Everything else I've updated apart from the intergender one. Yeah, there's not a lot of good calls, although I did manage to get a very good MVP, so we will have the Hurt Business as one of our stables moving to one of the brands. I managed to get MVP to be able to continue that stable, or complete that stable, should I say. So Nix could be drafted tonight. If Hades wins his ECW Championship match or ECW Wide Championship match, Nix, part of the Underworld stable, will move with them. I have considered that as well, Jay, actually. Oh, so you can do it on 2K19 but not 2K20, okay. I have considered it as well, actually, because of my PC being as good as it is now, I probably could get away with it, but it does look pretty good. Nice takedown there by Nikki Cross. Nix is back of the head, smashed against the chair. Yeah. Nikki Cross, I thought she was going for the pinch. She's going the headbutts now on Giggles. Lovecraft now with a kendo stick. So well, we've got another tag team match coming up after this one, and that's it for the tag team matches. We'll have a we'll have the Boneyard match between the Fiend and the Undertaker. We've got Ian Longneck versus the Job versus the Assassin in a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match. And then we go into our 6 upper mid-card championship matches, and of course finishing the night with our Dark Lucha versus Jay Anderson feud. Lovecraft swinging that kendo stick into the spine of Nix on the outside. No, I was going to ask about that. I saw some rumours that Goldberg was going to be there, and people were not very impressed. But did that happen? Nikki Cross with that spinning neck breaker into the pin. 1, 2, and no, it's only a 2 count. I thought Nikki Cross was going to have that. Goldberg was there, was he? What did he get up to? Has he come to destroy another career, another push? Oh, I love that. Spurs were winning 3-0. They brought on Gareth Bale, then they conceded 3 goals. Yeah, I know he put out on, was it Instagram, saying I'm very interested in tonight's championship match. I'll be there to watch it live. So I wasn't sure whether he was trying to indicate that he would be looking to challenge the SmackDown champion, whoever it is at the moment. That's how away from WWE I. I've got no idea who the champion is. Evening, Tony. How are you? Should have made this elimination, shouldn't I, really? I keep forgetting to make Fatal 4-Ways elimination on this game. Reigns. Oh, yeah, of course Reigns is the champion, yeah. Is Goldberg lining up Reigns, then? Is that the idea? I mean, yeah. At least if Goldberg goes up against Reigns, you know Vince won't squash Reigns like he has to everyone else. Surely he wouldn't do that to his golden boy, but... No, you can never risk it, can you, really, with them? What was it? Are they doing... So, the Survivor Series soon, isn't it? Are they doing... Are they doing SmackDown versus Raw versus NXT again? Hiya, bud me. I watched your game yesterday. It's been a weird weekend for football this weekend. Spurs just drew 3-3 as well. Bunme's back. Yeah, it's a shame. At least I got the points for Werner in my fantasy football team, though, scoring those 2 goals. I don't know if Rock would risk it anymore, because the last time Rock was in WWE, didn't he tear his bicep or whatever it was, or his pectoral muscle, and wasn't able to do any work for a while. So being he's like the most high-paid actor in Hollywood at the moment, that's a lot of money to risk out losing. Nikki Cross gets the win. Oh, it's next week, isn't it, Bunme? Yeah. It's next week. That should be an interesting game, that. Where are we? Nikki Cross gets... Wow, Nikki Cross is doing incredibly well now. Oh, that was wrong, wasn't it? She's doing incredibly well now, because that's another big win she's got. That's she's on +5, Nikki Cross now. How am I? Giggles, I've done. Nix, I've done. It's just Lovecraft -1. There we go. It's all down to whether he wants to, I suppose. If he's happy to give up that potential money, because there's going to be a lot of training and that's and rehabbing, but not rehab, but sort himself out afterwards, I suppose. Here we go. The Romans versus the Cowboys. Nah, it'll end up being like Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio. You watch. That's what they'll do. By the way, this is not the Cowboys ring attire. This is their entrance attire. Not sure how I feel about the Romans, to be honest, but I really wanted to make a Roman stable, but they don't really look that good, is the only problem. And here we go then, Henry Boone and Flynn Cassidy versus Aurelius and Magnus of the Romans. Yeah, they should redo that match from NXT, really, shouldn't they? But would never end up the same quality, would it, I suppose, but... So this is match number 5 of the evening now? Yeah, this is match number 5 of the evening. After this, we go into the singles matches then. So a good chance to show off some of our tag teams. Yeah, they're the sort of ones, aren't they? They're the sort of team where you're going to see them together, you're going to see them apart, all that sort of stuff, aren't you, over and over again. The problem is with having Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke, I think it'll be the same problem as when they did AJ Styles versus Shinsuke. I mean, everyone expected so much from that match because of how good it was in New Japan. And they were not able to deliver with the time constraints and that sort of stuff given to them by WWE. So I think it might be the same if we did Zayn versus Nakamura again. I think it would be the same sort of thing. I don't think it would be as good as what we're hoping it's going to be because of, well, yeah. Because of the same reason, I suppose. NXT is a lot more open to giving the guys a bit more creativity in the ring and a bit more time to do what they need to do. I don't think they get that at Mania. I mean, I hope they would, but we've just seen it in the past with the same sort of thing, haven't we? Yeah, well, Gemini, you just repeated exactly what I just said, didn't you, really? That's the same thing. It's they wouldn't get the time to put on a fantastic match, and we'd just end up disappointed, I think, at the end of the night. In WWE, I think I'm a big Aleister Black fan. I love to see Aleister Black go for the main championship, but I think Drew Gulak as a top-level heel is very good. No, your match is... We've got one more match after this, then it's yours, Job. Oh yeah, Cesaro's one as well, Jay. Yeah. Although I feel like they missed the boat at Cesaro. That when he had the Cesaro section thing going on, he had Paul Heyman behind him. That was the chance to really push Cesaro hard, but they dropped the ball on it, didn't they? And they went back with Brock Lesnar instead. Nice takedown there as we see lining up for that big lariat. Wow, big lariat. Magnus went in for the pin, but it's broken up. And there we go. High Noon get the win. So the team of Henry, Boone, and Flynn Casti, the two Cowboys, get the victory. That is a trio, that group. So we'll see those as part of the Stables draft. So that is a point for Flynn Cassidy and for Henry Boone. And it's a minus point for Aurelius and for Magnus. So that was the end of all the tag team matches tonight. I just want to showcase a few new people that you might not have had a chance to see. And then it's also going to be a point for High Noon in the tag team division, and in minus for... Who did they face off against again? I've forgotten already. The Legion. The Romans, wasn't it? The Legion. Legion. There they are, the Legion. -1, okay. I haven't seen him, no. I'll message him on Discord. I've just messaged him on Discord. I think he's going to come over. Hang on a minute. This is not right. Oh. This match is bugged. This is supposed to be a backstage... Oh, okay then. Okay, it seems like brawl matches do not work in Universe for some reason, because this was supposed to be a brawl set up in the graveyard. So this has not worked here. This is a... Okay, something I'm going to have to play around with, see if we can get it working, I suppose. Yeah, this was set up as a brawl in the graveyard, but it hasn't worked for some reason. Yeah, it said a brawl. It was supposed to be one in the graveyard, though. Yeah. It's a shame. I really wanted to use some of those, some more this year, but maybe it'll work if I do it differently. I don't know. Yeah, I set it up. I set it up as a boneyard match, as a backstage brawl in that like graveyard area. But for some reason, yeah, it's not worked, is it? Oh, it don't matter. I mean, the Fiend versus the Undertaker is still a pretty damn good match, isn't it? I suppose. Yes, Job, your match is next. You've got the match you requested, which was a very bold choice by you. Oh, is it just, it's still a knockout match then, is it? It's Job versus Ian versus the Assassin in a Falls Count Anywhere triple threat match, isn't it? That's what was put together the other day. So it's a triple threat match, so it's going to be a tricky one. But like I said, Job, you don't necessarily have to win, you just have to impress. It was a bold choice. All three guys are 90 rated, so it'll be interesting to see who does come out on top. I'm not holding much hope out for Ian at this point in time, to be honest, based on his momentum that he currently has. Yeah, I'm not hoping to hold out a huge amount of hope for him, but we'll see how things go. Well, you mean, Job, you might be able to impress without winning. You never know. You might be able to impress without winning. You put on a good performance, you never know. You might dominate the match, but somebody might steal the pin, so... Undertaker now throttling the Fiend. Up he goes, down into the chokeslam on the outside. Oh, it's bloody warm in here. Unless it's just because I'm ill, I don't know, but... I think Dark Lucha will have to make his choice by the end of tonight's show. Because like I say, I'm going to do the draft tonight, and then I'm going to upload it for you guys tomorrow. No, it's just standard triple threat, Dark Lucha. I'm going to do the draft tonight, and then I'm going to upload it tomorrow. I'm going to do the draft as a video rather than a stream, just because I want to make sure that I get it all correct, and I need to fully concentrate on it to make sure I don't duplicate anyone or bug anything up. So yeah, I'm going to do it tonight, but I'm going to upload it tomorrow for you guys to watch as a video. But I'll upload it into chunks as well. We'll draft the stables, and we'll draft the singles, we'll draft the women, we'll draft the tag teams, we'll draft the female tag teams, all that sort of stuff separately. So we'll upload all that for you tomorrow, because I'm off this week still from work, so I think I'm going to probably start, I don't know, Lucha, I'll probably start about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. What we could do, I don't know, can I do... No, I can't, can I? Yeah, that was my original plan, Gemini, but I just thought I'd just, I don't want to mess it up, and if I do it on stream, there's a good chance I might end up messing it up somewhere. Yeah, pretty what I'll do, Luch, is I'll probably upload the first one at 3 and then do each little chunk after that, like an hour a piece after, maybe. So maybe I'll do the stables at 3, then I'll do, I don't know, I'll do the tag teams at 4, I'll do the brawls do work, Jay, okay. This was set up as a brawl in the graveyard, so something's gone wrong with this one. I mean, what I possibly could do, I don't know actually. I don't know if that would work. I'll have to try some later on, but it might work. I'm just thinking if I can make the videos, then I can live stream. It wouldn't make a difference, would it, I suppose? So it did work. Oh, Bray gets the win. That's a massive win for the Fiend there over the Undertaker in this not-so-boneyard match. The Fiend took some damage there as well, didn't he? What have I got Fiend? Oh, I've just got him under the Fiend. Okay. He needed that as well, the Fiend, because he was currently on -1, so now he's on 0. The Undertaker drops into -1. Okay, maybe it's my fault, Jay, because I tried to set it up as a special match. I tried to set up a special match. Maybe I'll have to redo this match at Halloween Havoc then. By the way, if you do suffer from flashing images, I do apologise. Right, I'm going to grab a quick drink while this is loading. 1 second. There's new Botchamania out, is there? Botchamania. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that I watch is all gone out at once. Oh yeah, I've got it, yeah. Here we go then, Ian Longneck, the Job, and the Assassin. Triple threat, falls count anywhere. Ian Longneck needs to impress. I mean, he is already technically drafted to NXT. Ian Longneck is one with the Mohican, the blue Mohican. Well, he's the one in light blue, then the Assassin's the one with the white. And then, are you happy with your character, by the way, Alex? I tried to copy everything you asked for. Yeah, I tried to copy everything you asked for and made it as close as I could to what you asked for. But if there's anything else you want changed, I can have a look at it for you. As the Job is looking pretty dominant now. Assassin rolls him through into that reverse dragon sleeper. Needs Ian to help me. Ian has currently got a 0-10 record here in SWE. He literally is the bottom of the barrel at this point in time. So Ian could desperately do with this victory. The Job needs the win as well to try and secure his place in the Lucha Revolution stable before the draft. And the Assassin didn't have the best of times in the S1 Climax. Finished only a couple of spaces from the bottom. Looking to try and build himself back up after that. A hell of a dive there by Ian. Oh yeah, Gemini obviously has to watch Ian for potentially him staying in the new generation. Of course, he has already been locked into a place on NXT. However, there is always the potential for swaps between brands. Ian's sort of managed to glitch his way into something weird there. Ian's now got a very limp arm. Am I going to have to rescue Ian here? Nope, Job's going to do it for me. Nice one, Job. Thank you very much. Job saved the day there by rescuing Ian from a certain glitchiness. Boot in the back of the head by Assassin. I'm in for the little snapmare. Ian spins. Oh, Assassin round right back first into the turnbuckle. Ian now dumping the assassin to the outside. Ian is desperate for this win. But he hasn't got the strength to lift Job up. Now Job taking Ian up into, wow, a jackknife. I mean, there is one thing that Lucha could take from this, is that Job would definitely be the more physical part of the stable. Obviously, the majority of people in Lucha's current stable are obviously cruiserweights. They're very high flying, they're very lightweight, but to have a physical powerhouse in that stable could prove beneficial. Yeah, I quite like them, Jay. I mean, I've done a few in the DLCs now to unlock everything, but yeah, I'm a bit disappointed this one didn't work. I mean, it might be the way that I set it up. Like I say, instead of setting up a brawl match, I tried to be cheeky and call it a boneyard match and set it up as a custom match beforehand, and that didn't seem to work. So maybe if I set it up as a proper brawl, it might work. We'll have to try one on ECW this week or something. No problem, Alex. Hopefully you're still in it when you come back. Assassin now with a strikes and a knee in the face. Oh, so you can hear it. Okay. There we go. Now I can lie to Job now while he's not watching. There you go, I can lie to him now while he's not watching. And Job hits a 630 senton. Followed up by a double moonsault. One knee in the face by the assassin on Ian. Double foot stomp as well. Job needs to get himself back in the ring here. He can't afford to be outside the ring while these two are fighting, just in case one of them does manage to finish things off. And there he is, breaking up the ankle lock. Comes around the back of Ian Longneck. Wow, what a release. German suplex by Job, showing incredible strength. Brings now Ian up to a standing base. And slams him down. Wow. Wow. Even though he's taken the trash out, he can't be happy right now. Getting pinned off a simple punch. Wow. Job. He had his one big opportunity. Who got pinned? Was it Ian got pinned again? Are you back yet, Job? It was a hell of a slam, that was, wasn't it? A hell of a slam. And there we go then. Victory. Longneck goes to -11 in the rankings. Rock solid bottom by an absolute mile. Oh, God. Yeah, you did, Alex, yeah. I was trying to confuse you while you couldn't hear, but yeah, you did get the win, mate. It's a good win, mate, that was. You absolutely destroyed Ian, just picked him up and slammed him. Really slammed him down hard, and apparently you built a bit of a feud now as well with somebody. There we go. And the assassin also picks up the loss, which is going to put him... He's currently on -5 now, the assassin. Is he? What did I just do? So that was 11. And the assassin... Where is the assassin? Oh, yeah, he's on -5. But the Job gets himself 2 points. Yeah, we're trolling you, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, if you go back, mate, you did pretty well. You absolutely you completely laid out old Ian. I mean, you may have gained yourself into a stable tonight, but you may have also removed somebody else. So our first championship match tonight, Pazuzu goes up against Joey the Pizza Guy. This is actually a massive match, this one. This is for the Thunder European Championship. Now, the winner of this match will be drafted to Thunder, but the big thing here for Thunder is that obviously if Joey the Pizza Guy wins, then Joey goes to Thunder. If Pazuzu wins, Thunder get Demon Finn Balor, the Devil's favourite Demon Kane, Pazuzu, and Anzu as well. So this is a massive match, a massive opportunity then for Thunder. Not only, I'm sure the guys at Thunder will be definitely hoping for a result here. They'll be hoping for a Pazuzu result here to guarantee themselves a place. The Job is now officially, he's invited to join the Lucha Revolution. Is that your choice, the Job? Are you happy to join? Just so I know before I do the draft. Also, does that mean you've got to change your name to Dark Job? There we go then. So when I do the draft, the Job will now be classed as part of the Lucha Revolution. So this is a massive one. This is for Thunder. They have a chance to pick up Demon Club if Pazuzu can win this match here against Joey the Pizza Guy. Don't get me wrong, Joey would still be a fantastic acquisition for Thunder. But the chance to pick up the #1 contender for the SWE Grand Championship, it's a big option, isn't it? Okay, Gemini, are we announcing the full members as part of the draft? Are we making the full announcement then? So I need to make sure I note them down then as well, don't I? Because that's also drafted now then, so... So I'm just updating the spreadsheet with some new informations. Gemini, everyone's downloaded now. The roster is complete. I've got a couple of spaces for a couple of new people that I need to sort out. But apart from that, everyone else is sorted. So it is downloaded. Nice superplex there by Joey on Pazuzu. Joey, nice big back elbow. Joey's had a good time so far in the S1. I think he's surprised a lot of people. They thought he was just a gimmicky sort of character, but he's definitely proved himself. Yeah, Jay, wherever your stable ends up is going to be incredibly strong as well. The way I'm going to do the draft as well then is the... I don't know whether to do it in turns. I think I might do it like I did before with PJ Tovey. So the person or the brand that has the least amount of people on their roster gets the next pick. Which means that NXT will start off... Well, NXT, Raw, and so basically ECW, Nitro, and SmackDown will get the first few picks because NXT, Raw, and Thunder already have large amounts of people on their brands. Well, not large amounts of people, but they've got like 4 or 5. So there's a better chance you'll... I would like to see you on Nitro, to be honest, Jay. That's where I'd like to see the NWO, just for historical reasons, but you could be anywhere, couldn't you, really? The fact the Next Generation have ended up on NXT is quite cool as well, though, I think. Or the New Generation? Next Generation, isn't it? The fact they're on NXT, I think, is quite cool. Just suits their gimmick very well. But I've set everything up now. All I need to set up is the brands. That's all I need to set up now. I need to do the draft and set everything else. So all the brands are set up. The championships are done. All that sort of stuff. There's the pin after the sliced pizza by Joey. It's only a 2 count. Wow. Joey's big chance there to lock himself into Thunder. So if Pazuzu gets the win here, Thunder's going to have like 8 people on their roster already. Maybe more than that, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be good, Jay. I'm looking forward to seeing how these are going to line up now, as there's the sliced pizza once again by Joey on Pazuzu. He's taken a bit too long there, but he does drop into the pin. Now, surely this will be enough to make Joey the first European champion. And Joey is victorious, and Joey is moving to Thunder. Joey, the pizza guy, becomes champion and locks himself in to Thunder then. There we go. Great respect being shown there by Pazuzu as well, actually. Surprisingly enough. The phones are ringing. Next up then, a chance for the United States Championship. The winner of this one will get drafted to Raw. Bruiser Lee versus Mason White. This was supposed to be Slade, but due to injury picked up by Slade, Mason White was able to take his place tonight. The NWO ripoff. Alright, here we go then. Mason White versus Bruiser Lee. Mason White's first opportunity to show what he can do. Mason White is Charles' newest core, but Charles is not around, I don't think, today. I've not seen him anyway. So let's see how he gets on against the brute force of SWE in Bruiser Lee. It's not looking too good so far, is it? I mean, Bruiser Lee is going to be a dangerous man for anybody to even think about considering going up against, isn't he, really? What a strong strike that was by Bruiser. Following Mason White. Now, this is one of our... I think I set all these up as our SWE matches, so this is a 20-second count out. If this does end up as a draw, both of these guys will enter the draft and the belt will remain vacant. Is it in the Bible? It's news to me if it is. Oh, no, yeah, no, I do know about that, yeah. Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, it was Dark Lucha's idea, yeah. Because you said you had your headphones in. We thought we'd get you, but that was a really good match, that was. Ah, lawn dart by Bruiser Lee, slamming Mason White face first into that middle rope. Then Mason had a little bit of a glitch. But Bruiser launched him across the ring. Mason now, dropping Bruiser Lee face first. That was quite impressive. No, yeah, did well there, Alex. It was a, you picked your moment and went for it. Mason now on the outside. Spiked DDT on Bruiser Lee on the apron. Remember, this is for a place on the Raw roster and for the United States Championship. Bruiser now slamming Mason White face first into that turnbuckle post. You are, Alex. Yeah, when I do the draft, you'll be part of that, and you'll be on the same brand as the rest of the Revolution. There's technically 6 members, and because there's 1 female member as well for the intergender division. Mason now taking Bruiser down. Nice big splash and clothesline in the corner. Ducks underneath a clothesline. Another big clothesline of his own. Well, Long Neck's got some issues, I believe, at the moment. He is 0-12 now? No, 0-11 in his time here in 2020. He's not won a single match yet. When we go over to NXT, I feel like we're going to have to give him a bit of a few jobbing matches, I think, to build him up a bit. But Alex, yeah, you could end up on the same roster as Ian. You could continue your feud on, I suppose. I have already, Dark, yeah. Not my best work, I must admit, though. Yeah, just for the intergender division, Jay. I think you're doing the same, aren't you, with Hannah Quinn, are you? Or Jessica Hunt, one of the two you were going to use in the intergender division, weren't you? Mason now taking Bruiser Lee up into a brainbuster, now into the pin. Will it be enough? It will. Mason White gets the win. And Mason White is going to become our first United States champion. And Mason White is going to be locked in to Monday Night Raw. So there we go. Mason White is going to be joining AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson on Monday Night Raw. Where is his name? There he is. A win on his debut. And there we go then. United States champion Mason White. And Charles is not even here to see it. I think Charles is bad luck for his own cause, I think. So Mason is now part of the Monday Night Raw roster then alongside AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. Wow. Mason's very... Oh, no, it was Bruiser Lee, wasn't it? We got a fast car. Do 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 do. Bruiser Lee lost that one, didn't he? Yeah. So Bruiser Lee's going into the draft. I'm sure there'll be a few heads trying to watch where Bruiser Lee's going to turn up. Right then, Jordan, this is your big chance. Jordan Walker versus Randy Orton for the Intercontinental Championship. The winner of this one will be drafted to SmackDown. The loser goes into the draft. Possibly, Alex. It depends. It depends if you guys end up on NXT because Ian's already part of those. Ian's already part of NXT, so it all depends on whether you end up on there, I suppose. I'm sure we can find something for you. Both these guys. So Randy had a fantastic performance last night, eliminating 4 people in the 8-man Battle Royal. Jordan was on the losing side in a match against... Who did Jordan face in the end? Rusev, won he for the Thunder Championship. So this is Jordan's chance to confirm in place in SmackDown. If not, then he goes into the draft anyway. But yeah, the winner of this one becomes Intercontinental Championship. Randy up with a big strike in the face. Randy now with a vertical suplex. Orton now with a backbreaker. It's quite early for that, isn't it? I mean, you win some, you lose some, don't you? I mean, Rusev was a difficult one. Rusev has had a stat boost because I really want him to be a bit more effective in this universe mode as part of his comrade stable. So Rusev was not as easy as he should have been. Randy Orton, I think, is around about an 88, I believe. Jordan, of course, as all chat is on a 90. So, yeah, Jordan does have the slight advantage. Well, not necessarily, Jay. Like I say, it's risk versus reward. You take the biggest risk fighting for the biggest reward. It's the way it is, and I suppose. But everyone's trying to ring me now. Yeah, you take the biggest risk, fight for the biggest reward, don't you, really? I mean, I'm sure you would have rather fight to win the entire competition and get a chance at the Grand Championship than fighting to become one of the brand champions, wouldn't you? Win or lose, it was the best option. I suppose the thing is as well that because you finished so highly, you do have a high ranking. Obviously, you've taken ranking points in, so chances are, no matter where you go, you're going to end up the #1 contender for that championship, I would imagine. I mean, hello. The one thing I could possibly offer at this point in time is maybe, it's a bit of a pointless offer though, isn't it? Oh, wow. There's the RKO. Oh, kick out by Jordan Walker. I say the only thing I can really offer at this point in time, but it's a bit of a pointless offer because we don't know what the roster's going to look like. But maybe I could offer you the chance to, decide what brand you want to be on. Oh yeah, sorry, the cat came and meowed at me and I said hello to her. Yeah, so maybe that's the only thing I can really offer. At this point in time is an opportunity to pick your own brand, but without knowing who else is going to be on there, it's all going to be just aesthetic, really. Jordan Walker with a pin again, just a 2 count. Yeah, Jay, I've checked it, yeah. You were typing, but nothing else has come in yet. Nice kick in the back of the head there by Jordan. Randy rolls to the outside. Wow, Jordan, that was a bad time to taunt that was, mate. Jordan now stalking Randy into the end of days. There's the pin. It's not enough. It's not enough for the victory. That surprises me that I thought Jordan would have had that. It's Jay versus Dark Lucha, Alex. So Jay Anderson, the Messiah, versus Dark Lucha. Yeah, I've seen him, Dark, yeah. Nice boot right in the spine. It's a good match, this one so far. Very to and fro. No championship for that one, Alex. It's a bit of a feud match that sort of boiled over from our previous season. No, it was a very effective move, wasn't it? It used to be. Jordan now with a Saito suplex, folding Randy in half. A big yawn. Would you want some dinner? I'll go make some dinner after this match. The cat's hungry. Randy bringing Jordan out, slamming him down spine first in the middle of the ring. So both of these guys surviving each other's finishes at least once so far. Randy with that vintage draped DDT. Hello, back. Randy drops into the pin now on Jordan. And Jordan kicks out once again, but there was not a lot of life left in that. And Randy does get the win. Randy does get the win. Okay, Jay. Okay. So Randy gets the win. So Randy is now officially going to be part of SmackDown. And Jordan will move into the draft. Jordan... with a minus point. So Jordan is still on the +1. We move on. So this is for the Wired Championship. One second, I'm just going to feed the cat. 1 second. Ugh. Come on then, cat. Come on. God, you've got a big ass. You need to eat less, you chunky monkey. That's crazy. I can't understand how the cat upstairs. I got 2 cats. One of them's down here. The other one's asleep upstairs. The one asleep upstairs must have heard me open a sachet of cat food because she comes sprinting down straight away. Right, so another interesting one here. If Hades wins this match, then all of Underworld will get drafted to ECW, as well as, of course, Hades, who will be the Wired Champion. If Eddie Guerrero wins this match, then Eddie goes to ECW. So Hades, of course, would bring Acus, Minus, Radamanthus, and Cerberus, who we saw earlier on the night. The cats are called Athena and Cleo, they are. Both named after Greek goddesses. Welcome to the danger zone. And the one that keeps coming around that's not mine is called Homeless Cat. That's his name. Homeless Cat nearly took my eye out the other day. See, my cats and Homeless Cat, they don't get on, but they don't fight. They just sort of ignore each other. I was stroking Homeless Cat, and and one of my cats hissed at Homeless Cat, and Homeless Cat then swiped at me. Luckily, I had my eyes shut when he swiped at me, and I ended up with a big scratch right across my eyelid. So if I didn't have my eyes shut, he would have scraped right across my eyeball. Yes, Jay, I got it. Yeah, we can do that, mate. It's not a problem. I mean, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, Jay. I know it's an entrance thing, isn't it? But we can do that because I'm gonna try and keep entrances to a minimum as much as I can, because it seems to be the entrances are the things that seem to make the game crash a bit more. But yeah, we can definitely do that, mate. I quite like that idea. It's a very MJF thing to do. So of course this is ECW. So no disqualifications, as you may imagine. I'm not sure Terrence is around, but Terrence would be very interested in who's going to come to his brand. Terrence versus Hades would be an interesting match. Oh, yeah, we can do, mate. When you're drafted, You could have a nice little match with Dark Lucha maybe as a tag team match or a six-man tag. Put you guys up against someone to showcase how good you are. Oh yeah, Dark, I just saw it. The thing is, I was going to watch it, and when I saw it went 2-0 after 8 minutes, I thought, I am watching that. Then they scored a third after 15. I thought, I'm definitely not watching that. And then Sky Sports notification just came through and said it was 3-3. I was like, what? Couldn't believe it. Literally, they brought Gareth Bale on and it all collapsed. No problem, Jordan. It's just a minor hiccup on the road to success. You'll be a part of the draft anyway. Brandon does everything. It just reminds me of that song. What was the... God, I'm going to show my age here. Has anyone actually heard of Meatloaf? I would do anything for... But I won't do that. Hades for the pin, and after the tombstone power driver, Eddie kicks out. How'd you get a verification tick? I would do anything for my YouTube channel, but I won't review that. It's only a 2 count. Eddie now. Ooh. Hades swinging that kendo stick. Yeah, I know you get them on Twitter. I don't know if you got them on YouTube, do you? Nice Hurricanrana by Eddie. And again, it's a bit like the whole Thunder one earlier on. It's like, would ECW really want Hades to win this match just because they then guarantee the whole of the Underworld stable, which would be a great pull for them? Eddie there with a frog splash. Wow. Oh no, Hades does kick out. Okay. What just happened? Oh, I can't now, Jay. The show's already started. I don't think. Oh, you can do it, can't you? It's a big bloody risk, though, Jay. Hades with a nice little okay. Hades with a nice little surprise thing around the back. Wow. What a win for Hades. Creeping up behind Eddie Guerrero like an absolute beast. And Hades is going to become your Wired champion. And Hades is going to be on ECW as well as the rest of his stable now. So that means all of Underworld will be joining ECW, which I think is a fantastic place for them to be. It suits them the best. That's 6 people that is joining ECW, if you include the female division as well. There we go. Well done to Hades. Charles, you're about 20 minutes too late. Mason did debut, and Mason became the United States champion. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it, Gemini? I've been keeping an eye on that. I might consider doing a series on it at some point. Equalizer versus Black Plague. The winner of this would be the first television champion. Yeah, so because you won that match, by the way, Charles, it means you are now going to be part of Monday Night Raw. Oh, I need to... Oh, that could have been an issue. Let me just do that, make sure that's correct. Turn on the filter, because that wasn't being filtered, was it? That is working. Okay, those are on. That's on the filter as well. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. Yep, can do, Dark, yeah. I'm thinking of making the jobbers free agents so they can work for any brand. I'm thinking of doing that, I think. Yep, Black Plague. Black Plague is the leader of the stable we saw in the... Wow. In the opening match tonight as well. Bubonic and Putrid. Of course, if Black Plague wins this one, then himself, Bubonic and Putrid will all be drafted to Nitro alongside Black Plague as the television championship, or if Omega wins this one. Equalizer, nice. Butterfly, not quite enough. The main event, I think there's one more match now. Yeah, there's one match after this, then it's the main event. We've still got, after this one, we've got Omega versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the North American Championship in NXT. And then we've got that Dark Lucha versus Jay Anderson main event. Not tonight, no, Dark. I tried to get this done and dusted so I could get everything ready for the draft I'm doing tomorrow, or uploading for tomorrow. Gemini will be ringside for Omega's match. Nice takedown there by Equalizer, now locking in the armbar. And the arm breaker by the Equalizer. Nice boots in the gut and a big strike in the side of the head as well. Oh, what a clothesline that was there by Black Plague. I know Omega. Sorry, Alex. Omega is on NXT, and Ian Longneck is on NXT. Jordan Walker is Jordan we saw in the match against Randy Orton. Equalizer now into that DDT. I don't know if you do, Jordan, to be honest. I mean, you did have quite a big winning streak in the beginning of the S1. I think you just hit a rough patch. I mean, we're going to go into normal shows now. You guys are going to start facing off against people that are weaker, not necessarily in the S1. Everyone's facing off against people that are very highly rated. I mean, everyone in the S1 was at least 89 rated. No, Alex. No, Ian is Ian's another member of chat. He's not been here for a few days actually, so We've not seen Ian for a bit. We'll have to see where the wheel places everyone, I suppose. Like I say, once the wheel places everyone, we can always... things will always change. We will do... every season we can have little refreshes and stuff like that as well. Equaliser now sending Black Plague into the ring. And now Equaliser locking in that ankle lock on Black Plague. Of course, Nitro only currently has Daniel Bryan on the roster at this point in time. Nice belly to belly. Black Plague now looking strong. Drops into the pin. One. Only a one count. Equaliser now starting to hulk up a little bit. Equaliser does have a very Nitro feel about him, doesn't he? No, yeah, Keith Lee should be good as well when he comes into it. There's the end of days now by Black Plague on the Equaliser. It's still only a 2 count though. Nice takedown there by Black Plague once again into the pin. Still not enough. Takedown there by Equaliser on Black Plague. It's been a pretty good match as well. Both of these two guys determined to become the first Nitro Television champion. That's boot in the gut, and Equaliser now taking Black Plague up into the X-Plex. Still not quite enough. It's a pretty good match, this one, isn't it, really? Something don't quite fit right here. Yeah, shouldn't stick it in there, mate. I don't know, Jordan. I don't think you want to be put into the tag team division, do you, really? Like I said, things will be very different when you're in a normal brand. I mean, you're above average in the whole show. You're on +1. I can give you your exact placement. So you are, Jordan is, there you are. Jordan, you are in 40th position out of 227. I don't think you're doing that bad, mate, are you really? I think you might be going a bit over the top with this now. There we go, the Equaliser with a victory. And Equaliser, who is lower in the rankings than Jordan, is going to be on Nitro as our champion. There we go. It's a good match there for Equaliser. So that means that Nitro now officially has 2 people on their roster in Daniel Bryan and Equaliser. ECW have got, how many is that now? 6. NXT's got 5. Raw's got 4. SmackDown with 2 and Thunder with 4. So there we go, Equaliser, television champion. Alex, you're higher than that because you're on +2, I think. Alex, you are currently... Oh, no, you're not. You're +1 as well. I mean, it depends how you look at it, actually. You're both Alex and Jordan, you're both joint 18th. There we go. Probably the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? Because there's quite a lot of people on 1 point, so you're both joint 18th at this point in time. Alright, let me just come out and put the entrances on for the main event. Jay, I'll put the entrances on, Jay, but if they crash the game, I'm blaming you. If you crash the game on an 18 match card, I'm not going to be impressed. I actually played Among Us yesterday for the first time, by the way. And it frustrated the hell out of me because everyone's really stupid. I can't believe it. I can't believe how stupid some people are. Yes, Alex, yeah, the match after this is the main event. This is Omega, accompanied to the ring by Gemini against Shinsuke Nakamura for the North American Championship. I must admit, it was quite entertaining, I must admit. I mean, do we need a full lobby, or can we go in as a group and get the game to fill the rest of the lobby in? I don't know how it works, to be honest. Because I don't know if there's anybody else apart from us two that have it, do they? That's no problem, Jay. Like I said, the draft is just going to give everyone a home. I will be liberal in letting some cross-promotional stuff happen. That's not a problem. I have no problem with that at all. Yeah, I got imposter a couple of times, yeah. I didn't win, though. It's just when I was innocent, that's when people are the worst. I mean, literally, there was one game, it came down to me and 2 other people, and I saw somebody go in the vent, and I ran straight over, pressed the button, and went, this guy vented in canteen, I've just seen it happen, and they both voted me off instead. The other guy didn't say anything. Imposter's fun, Lucha. Imposter is fun. It's a bit more scary at the same time, though. I mean, I did okay on it. There was one game where I just murdered someone in front of everybody because he was annoying me. Literally, there was this guy who had been imposter 3 games in a row, and every single game I was the first person he killed. So when I became imposter, I literally just murdered him in front of everybody else in the canteen, just to get my revenge. And people seemed okay with that. That's it, yeah. That was essentially what happened, Dark, yeah. There was one game where I was... there was one game I just threw it because I knew I'd been done over. But someone said, oh, I saw this guy murder someone. And I'm like, you were nowhere near me when I killed him. What are you talking about? Because I knew I'd been rumbled anyway. And no one even said anything about it. That's the stupid thing. I openly admitted I'd done it and no one even said anything about it. It's a nice spiffing new suit you got there, Gemini. I was tempted to put some glasses on you as well, but I thought it might look a bit overkill. can do. Like I say, I'm off all this week, so we can definitely have a go. You're pretty high up, Jay. You are joint second. You're joint second, Jay, but a win here tonight will put you second on your own, just beneath Balor. That's true, yeah. Yeah, we will do, Alex. We'll have a rumble at some point as well, yeah. Nice spinning heel kick there by Omega. This is a big one here for the next generation. If they win here, they will hold the 2 main championships in NXT, and they do. Omega with a win, and Omega becomes the NXT North American champion. That's a clever idea, actually, Gemini. Yeah, I'll do that afterwards. There we go. So Omega becomes the North American champion. So the next generation dominating NXT now. Can do, Dark. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might start streaming every other day rather than every day. And doing a certain amount per week. So that means I'll have the in-between days of this. We can do other stuff. Yeah, we'll do anything, Alex. Anything we can get our hands on, we'll have a go at. Money in the Bank, we'll definitely do. We'll do because we have 6 brands as well. Everyone can all 6 brands can put 1 person forward. And with 6 brands as well, it means 5 people each in the Royal Rumble, or we could do Rumbles per brand, or and that's some stuff. Well, that sort of stuff. Go on, please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'm gonna go for a P1 as it's loading because this could be a long one. A long one. This could be a long one. I'm back. Ugh. Yeah, and because I'm off this week as well, I'm going to try and record a hell of a lot of stuff that I can drip feed out over the next few months. So, like, I'm already a month ahead on the Harrogate career mode. I want to start doing my United career mode as well. Do some Prison Architect, some RimWorld. I'm going to have a go on XCOM again. Got a pretty busy week planned this week. And there he is then, Dark Lucha, the SWE Grand Champion. What I could do, Lucha, is instead of doing that instead of doing the Among Us as a stream, I could probably just record it and cut it down into some videos. Just because I'm worried that if we stream, I know it sounds a bit optimistic, like, but if we stream, I don't want people to know what I am, if that makes sense. I like it, Dark, with the jacket as well. I quite like the jacket. Have you had any more thoughts on the face paint, Dark Lucha? You weren't keen on it last time round, but then towards the end of the match you said you wanted to keep it. It's up to you. It's like blood around the mouth, isn't it? Gemini, have you got it on PC or on the phone? I don't know. Can you do cross-platform? I don't know how it works, to be honest. No, it's not for a champion, Alex. This is just an ongoing feud we've had going on for a while. It is crossplay. I'll have to have a look then, because if we can set up a lobby with us free and then allow other people to join, that'd probably be the best way. There you go, Alex. This is part of the feud. So the mask that Jay is currently wearing right now was Dark Lucha's old mask. There was an attack backstage, and the mask was stolen. And Jay wearing that mask as a trophy. Yeah, if it's crossplay, we can. I'll have to see how it works. But if we can set up a lobby with just us three, okay. Can you do it through? Yeah, can we do it through Discord? I think that's how most people do it, because there's no inbuilt voice chat, is there? There's no inbuilt voice chat in the game, is there? So I think everyone uses Discord chat. Jay, have you got any interest in playing Among Us? It's only £4 on PC if you fancied it. On Steam. I can't believe it was so cheap, to be honest. The cage is locked now then. We had no crashes during the entrance, which is fantastic. It's free on the mobile. Oh, it's free on mobile. It's £4 on PC. It's easy. I think it's easy to pay on PC, though, is it? What do we need? 10 people for a full lobby? I can do 10 people and I can record it. Well, if you're interested, Jay, we could put together a lobby one night and I could record it and we could make some videos out of it for some fun. We can chat on Discord. So this, of course, is a... No, the draft will be tomorrow, Alex. Alex Job, that is. Alex Haley, how are you today, my man? I'm not too bad. Yeah, can you do a Discord voice call while you're using the phone app, though? Or you need to use a separate phone? I'm not sure how it worked, to be honest. We should see if Brandon wants to do it. Brandon's got a load of subscribers, so if Brandon did Among Us with us, that would be great. That's cool. Yeah, you can go in the voice chat at the bottom of Discord. I've never used it before. But you go in the voice chat at the bottom of Discord, and then we can do it there, can't we? I suppose. If we're not sure what's going on, we can just vote off one of the other people we don't like. We can vote off the randoms. You can do, yeah? Is it a live stream, Jay, or is it a video? And what time is it? I'll have a look, see if I'm available. I should be. I'm off all day, so. Oh, I had this problem before. Okay. I just remembered I had a problem before where I made a match with no escape and a cage, and it ended up being a bit glitchy because they kept trying to escape still. Okay, Jay, yeah. If I'm about, let me know when it starts and I'll join in. Oh, what is Eastern time again? Eastern time, is that 5 or 6 or 7 hours behind UK time? I can't remember what it is now. So it's currently 3 o'clock for you, isn't it? Oh. Okay. No. Okay. My controller died. 1 second. It's just gone 3 o'clock your time, hasn't it? So probably what I'm going to do, Alex, is it's going to be done as a video rather than a stream, I think. So I'm probably going to be... There we go. It's 1-0 to Dark Lucha. I'm probably going to be uploading them in several parts as well, but it'll all be up tomorrow, so you can watch it whenever you're ready. So Dark Lucha gets himself a point. There we go. Jay Anderson loses a point. But of course there's a point for each fall in these matches. There we go. Jay gets a point back. And Dark Lucha loses a point. So, next fall wins in this one now then. Wow, Dark Lucha so much aggression there, throwing Jay right against the cage. Oh yeah, it's Monday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I'll get it done, but I think it'll be videos tomorrow, Alex, so you'll be able to watch it whenever you're ready. But it's going to be uploaded in several parts. I'm going to do draft the stables, then draft the tag teams, then draft the singles, draft the women's tag teams, all as separate videos. But I'll be uploading them like an hour or half an hour apart from each other. Yeah. Oh, Lucha. He keeps forgetting he can't escape. Nice capture suplex there by Jay. Alex, you'll be drafted as part of the stables now, so you'll be drafted as part of Lucha Revolution. So you'll be a part of the very first draft then. I think so. That's what I'm assuming, Dark Lucha. Yeah, I think the cage match has actually screwed you. I think it has, you know, Lucha. As Jay Anderson gets the win over the current champion, which I'm sure is going to give him some sort of argument in the future for a possible championship match. Of course, Finn Balor is the #1 contender after winning the S1. But with that win there by Jay over the champion, you would have to consider Jay as well. I really do feel like the cage match aspect has screwed Dark Lucha here a little bit, though. I feel like you were correct, Jay. Sorry, Lucha. I think you were trying to get on the top rope to go for the shooting star. However, because it being an escape or a cage match, the game was just not letting you do it properly. But it's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. You got your one pinfall from using your proper standing finish, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the cage didn't really help you out too much there, did it? Hell in a Cell might be the best option next time round. But yeah, it was a good match. Jay comes out on top. And be interesting to see the next time that Jay and Dark Lucha end up in the ring together again. It could be a very long time. It could be as early as our next episode if these two teams are both drafted to the same brand. Well, there we go. That'll be the end of tonight's stream then. I'm going to go away now and sort things out so I can make sure I get the draft uploaded for you guys tomorrow. So by the end of then, I mean, one thing I would suggest, but now I'm going to say this now and then you're probably going to cheat and look at it anyway, aren't you? But try and avoid going on the spreadsheet between now and the videos being uploaded, because I am going to update the spreadsheet with the brands. But the fact I've just said that now, you guys are probably going to go on the spreadsheet and see what brand you're on, aren't you? But yeah, I'll do that afterwards. Then also, once the drafts are done, I will do an update video on each of the each of the 6 brands to see who's on each brand and who the champions are. And then, of course, we'll start things off possibly Tuesday, I think. I think that might be the best bet. But if you go on the spreadsheet, you're going to find out. If you do go on the spreadsheet because you're desperate to find out, that's fine. But please don't say anything in Discord and tell anyone else what they're going to be on. because yeah, I don't want it to be spoiled for anyone because I think it's going to be quite a fun little video to watch. I think. I mean, I could. I don't know how I could do it. No, I don't know if I can do it actually. I don't know. Now I've shared the spreadsheet. I don't know if I can block it. It doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to finish things off there. Dark, if you want to go on Discord now, we'll trial and see if that does work. But yeah, I've got to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. All that other good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.